Be radically selfish. Own every aspect of your situation, your circumstances, your choices, your responsibilities, your joys, your successes, your laughter, your tears. That's a really big part of my work right now, is both being radically selfish. And that means not just looking at things as, oh, I can't believe this person did things to me. Rather, looking at the wholeness of my life. Where are things at right now? And can I see it from multiple perspectives? Right now, I can be like, oh my God, we're rich beyond compare, beyond what I imagined. And oh my God, I've lost so much money, I can't believe we're here. And in both cases, the story isn't true or untrue, it's just a story. Rather, can I look around and say, holy crap, thank you. Thank you for betraying me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for being on my side. Thank you for letting me go. Thank you for picking me up. Thank you for giving me. Thank you for taking from me. All these pieces. And one of the things that's come up for this is that it's been really trendy to, blame our parents for, oh, they did this and they did that. Also though, whatever happened there, take a look at your life. Where have you got independence, strength? Where have you got tenacity, willpower? Where have you been able to endure? Where have you been able to find solutions for yourself? Find solutions for myself. And all those things I could also give them credit for. And so then I could spend my whole life blaming them, or I could spend my whole life praising them, and both could be exactly true. And where do I want to take my time, energy, and effort? And then being radically selfish means more than just, oh my God, I've got to own and be responsible for everything. That's part of it. But part of it as well is I get to actually celebrate everything. Holy crap, when something happens, instead of just saying, I'm just lucky. Oh, I'm just blessed. Oh, I'm just ... It's like, no, everything planted seeds leading up to this point. And then when things really go wrong and off the rails as well, instead of being like, oh, it was because of this or their fault or that, sure, that may be a part of it, but part of it is everything that I spent time creating. And so the other day I had someone really close to me remind me, he's like, I'm sad. I'm sad I don't get to spend more time with you. And I was like, oh my God, that's on me too. And that's on them too. And where is this something that wants to be heard? And how do I hear and how do I listen? How do I receive? And then there's as well times where people are like, oh my God, you're the best. You did all this stuff for me. How do I receive that and just say, you're welcome. And then also notice the ego going, hey, self, great that these things are happening. Great that I'm getting acknowledgement. And that's not the truth. It's a truth. It's a facet. And then there's times where it's like, I look at the finances like, wow, things are really working out better than I could have imagined. And then I get to remember, not even in the last 3 years, how many times it's like, oh my God, what am I doing? Am I ruining everything? And not that one or the other is true, but radically selfish, taking ownership, taking pride. And then taking a look now, what are the choices I want to make, right? Am I wanting a fast, get rich quick scheme? Or am I looking at the schemes, not the schemes, the methods that I know feel whole, regardless of the outcome, regardless of the outcome. The choices I get to make, okay, do I want to spend time with the family? Do I want to spend time working? Do I want to spend time playing? And then again, being radically selfish, going, what is it actually like to play again? How do I want to play? What is play? And then being radically selfish, going, okay, how is it that I want to be by myself at times? And how is it that I want to be with those that I love at times? And how do I want to be with more than just those I love at times? How do I want to explore new things at times? And being able to choose each of those parts. And then noticing sometimes, doesn't matter how many plans I have for the future, how much money I have in the bank, how many accolades I have, how many praises I have. In this very moment, how is the sensation of life, of being alive, of being aware of who I am? And how am I actually starting to see on the many different layers all at once? So, I invite you, be radically selfish. It's just the beginning. And as you actually step into it, there's so many more layers, and I'm going to dive into them with you. Ciao for now.